3, 2, 1.
Got a blast!
What is going on, my people? How is everybody doing and how is everybody feeling? And today, welcome back to another video. And in today's video, my people, I'm going to be giving you an incredible Kawhi Leonard build. So first things first, we already know Kawhi. Okay, let's look at some of his awards. So you already know, a two-time NBA champion with the Spurs and with the Raptors. He was a two-time Finals MVP with the Spurs and the Raptors. 5-time All-Star, first-team All-NBA, second-team All-NBA. You already know, right? So now, when we go to the attributes, what you're gonna see is an incredible build. We know Kawhi is an incredible two-way, player. One of the best two-way players in the league, probably top 5 maybe, depending on, when it comes to like statistics, but he's probably top 5 two-way best players, right? So 90 on a driving layup. We already know having a high layup this year is extraordinary. We already know what we about to get into when it comes to the layup. Scooper, spin cycle, two-step, float game. All of these badges makes your player extraordinary when it comes to finishing around the basket from a layup. 55 on a standing dunk, which is really, really good. And then 80 on a driving dunk. So we already know driving layup is going to be nice, standing dunk, driving dunk. And then we have a 97 close shot. Most NBA players have a 90 plus close shot. They have a high close shot. Because if you're in the NBA, you should be able to make a close shot. It should be easy for you. You shouldn't have no issues. Now, mid-range, we already know Kawhi is bringing back the mid-range game with a lot of other NBA players like DeMar DeRozan, and a couple other great, players that's in the league that's bringing back the mid-range game. So 93 mid-range, 87 on the three-point shot, which is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic, right? So you already know that you're going to be able to finish. You're going to be able to get the shooting. And, of course, the free throw is very high. He's a good free throw shooter as well. So shooting and finishing is not going to be an issue for you, not one bit. Now, when it comes to the post control, you already know Kawhi has post control. You definitely need to make a Kawhi build with post control. A lot of people don't. But if you want to be able to utilize your entire arsenal, you got to have post control. Some people like to make him without it. That's on them. But for me, I like to put post control. Now, pass accuracy. Playmaking, actually, pass accuracy is good. 79, that's solid. Ball handling is an 86 with a speed of ball of an 83. That's beautiful. So you could be a secondary ball handler with this build. So not only are you going to be able to lock down, you're going to be able to finish, you're going to be able to shoot. You could use this build on the 2s, the 3s, rec, pro-am, any type of, game mode that's available. You'll be able to do that. And then, like I said, you could even handle the rock and play make if that's what you wanted to do. Now, we go all the way to the defense. Now, this is where we know Kawhi to be known for, okay? So, interior defense, 79. Beautiful. 94 perimeter defense. You get gold clamps when you go this route. Still at an 80. 53 block. Above average offensive rebound and a decent defensive rebound. So we already know this is what we need to make sure that we have some good attributes on, because this is a Kawhi Leonard build, all right? So now, when it comes to the physicals, as you can see, 84, 84, 79, 79, and 87 on the stamina. So this build is looking absolutely fantastic. If you ask me, really good build. You'll be able to definitely lock up with this build and basically be a two-way just like Kawhi. So without further ado, let's go to the My Player Builder and make the one and only Kawhi Leonard. All right, my people, so we already know, right? First and last name, Kawhi Leonard. Right hand jersey number is 2. So now you want to go to small forward, stay at 6'7", because that's what he was listed as. You want to go 225 on the weight, and then you just want to max out that wingspan at 7'4", all right? So you're going to be 6'7" with a maxed out wingspan, and you're going to be able to go crazy. So first things first, I decided to go with a 71 on the close shot. All right, close shot at a 71, we already know what we get. We get fast twitch on bronze. I feel like it's always good to at least get it on bronze. It always is better to get it higher if you can, but usually, you know, fast twitch is usually good for like big mans and stuff, or players that want to play, you know, under the rim or whatever. So 71 is solid. So we're gonna go 85 on the driving layup. All right. He had a 90, but we're just gonna go 85. We'll still be able to get some good layup packages and, you know, layup animations, and we also get a lot of great badges as well. As you can see, by going 85, we get whistle on silver. That's a great badge this year, and it's good to, you know, have it equipped. 80 on the driving dunk, because that's what Kawhi had, so that's what we're gonna do. All right, perfect. And then now we are going with the 55 standard dunk, because that's what he had. So that's what we're gonna do. And then, of course, for the post control, we're going 85. He had that. By going 85, we get a lot of great badges, but we also get unpluckable. So that's important right there. So the beautiful thing is, even if we don't get, you know, high ball handling, at least we get that unpluckable and silver to help us when we're trying to, you know, handle the rock and, you know, use our dribble moves to get to a spot or get to the basket. So as you can see, right, the beautiful thing about this build is we know that we're going to be able to finish around a rim at a high level. That's what we want to do. When we go to the basket, we want to know that as long as we, as long as we're able to time our layups, we want it to be able to go in the basket when we need it to be, all right? So now that we did, you know, the finishing mid-range shot, right? This is going to get a lot of people feeling a type of way, but hey, it is what it is. So 76 mid-range, and then we're also going 76 three-point shot. All right, some people would argue that this should be higher, but listen, trust me on this, okay? 76 is all you need, and 76 is all you need for the three-point and mid-range. I promise you, you can hit consistently with the right jump shot. All right, now I went 81 on the free throw. 80 gives you free points, so I went 81. He has a high free throw, so I wanted to utilize that. Now for the pass accuracy, you're only going 70. That's it. That's all you need. All right, you get a couple of good passing badges as well, so that's solid. And then you just want to go 80 on the ball handle. All right, so I decided to go 80. By going 80, it gives you unpluckable, but we already get unpluckable just by having an 85 post control. Okay, so that's pretty good. Then I went with a 75 speed with the ball, right? So that's all we're gonna do. So 75 speed with the ball. Ball handling is there, pass accuracy is there, as you can see. Now for the defense. On the interior defense, I went 85. Okay, some people would say, why would I go 85? Hey, interior defense is great this year, and there's nothing wrong with having a good interior defense, all right? Now, go 80 on the perimeter defense, okay? And then you want to go to an 81 on the steal. I know a lot of people's going to be like, oh, man, but you know, Kawhi, you know, he has a high perimeter, yada, yada. Listen, I understand that, but this is how I was able to get shades of, and that's what I ran with. But you could use this as a template and do your own thing, but this is what I did to get the shades of. And even though I'm not getting no crazy amount of badges, I still think this is a pretty decent build. So 85, 80, 81, 50, 57, and 63 is all for the defense. Then you want to go with an 80 on the speed. You want to go 77 on the acceleration, which is almost the max. No, actually go 75, my bad, go 75. The strength, we will have strength on this build. We're also going 75 on the strength. All right, as you can see, we get physical handles on gold, which is really good. And then the vert, we will be able to get the contact dunks on this build. And then the rest we're putting towards our stamina at 93. So you can see how good this build is. Yes, it would have been amazing to have higher defensive stats, maybe being able to get the gold clamps at least, but it is what it is, if you ask me. But from what I can see this build doing, you can still clamp up with this build. That 85 interior defense is actually crazy. Like that's gonna be really amazing. So 85 interior defense. Then you got that 85 post control. Not bad. It's a different type of Kawhi build, but it's pretty good if you ask me, right? So now, once we do that, as you can see, we get number one shades of Kawhi just by putting the attributes the way that I had it. Amazing, right? So yeah, and then this comes out to be a hybrid defender. Really good name, a really good name right there. All right, so y'all let me know what y'all thought about this build, and until next time, much love.